Hi, welcome back to another Crypto Dave video. It's Monday morning, which means another staking coins and masternodes update video, number 11 in the series for the week 11th of June to the 17th of June 2018. And before we jump into the figures for this week, I've just added this new column here on the left, which shows whether I'm actually staking or running a masternode for the particular coin, just so it's a little bit easier for people to see how I've got my setup running. So I'll run you through the coins, a couple of changes with a Linda and Akroma down the bottom, but I'll talk through those once I get to them. So let's start up at the top of the list, as usual with NavCoin. 5.09 coins this week, worth $3.11. Syndicate 77.8 coins, worth $14.90. Neutron 15.77 coins, worth $1.14. NeoGas, same as always, around that 0.2 mark, worth $2.70 this week. Nothing for BeanCash this week. It's actually been, I think, probably almost 2 weeks now. I think it was the 4th of June the last time I got a stake, so it's been almost 2 weeks with no stake, so really disappointed from BeanCash. On the Discord group, there's a lot of people complaining about lack of staking and stuff like that, so we'll have to see how this kind of pans out over the next few weeks, but nothing really for almost 2 weeks now with BeanCash, which is really disappointing. SmartCash had one payout from my SmartNode, which is worth 140.5 coins. That's $10.11. Next week will be a good week, or will it be the week? No, the week after will be a good week, because we'll have our monthly Smart Rewards payout on the 25th. But you know, paying out really nicely, SmartCash, getting the regular SmartNode payout, so it seems to be going really well. And then the last two, so Linda, so last week you'll know that I bought back in a $250,000 Linda, and I had that staking in the wallet, didn't receive any stakes. I think basically, like a lot of people have said on the forums and in the kind of Discord groups and stuff, unless you've got about 500,000 or more Linda, it's probably not worth staking, solo staking within a wallet. So what I did was I actually moved over to a staking pool. So I had a few left over on an exchange. I had about 18,000, so I moved those over to a staking pool, and I received a couple of daily payouts of a sort of 18, 19 kind of coins. So on the day before yesterday, I moved the remaining 250,000 over, and I got a stake of about 400 odd yesterday. So this is not a full week of staking. As I said, it's only been 1 day's worth of payouts with the full amount over, but 480 Linda coins. Nice to see some coming in again. That's worth $1.17. That should be improving substantially in the next few weeks when we've got 4 weeks of staking. And then the last coin here at the bottom, this is a new coin. This is Akroma. As I mentioned last week, I started mining it, so I was doing a bit of solo mining it, and after the network difficulty increased, I stopped solo mining. I bought up the remaining coins I needed to set up a masternode. You need 5,000 for a masternode, so I have a masternode set up for this, and I've received, I think, 4 payouts. So I'm receiving daily payouts from the masternode. I think I've had 3 or 4 days worth of payouts for a total of 58.53 coins. That's worth $8.68. Now the figures here for Akroma, it's the only one I can't grab the figures from CoinMarketCap because it's not actually listed there yet. So I've just used the figures from Crypto Compare. So these may fluctuate a little bit. Hopefully it gets listed on CoinMarketCap in the next few weeks or month. But yeah, seems to be working really well so far. I'll do a video on how to set up a masternode if people are interested. Let me know in the comments below, but it's quite an interesting project. It's based on a kind of Ethereum rather than your usual kind of Dash kind of forks, so it works slightly differently, and then you have a web wallet that you can use to set up your masternode. So you set it up on a VPS and then you interact with it via the web wallet, doing all the kind of setup and starting the masternode. But yeah, it's an interesting project, so hopefully it gets a little bit of traction and, you know, gets listed on some decent exchanges. It's only on 2 tiny exchanges at the moment, quite cheap at the moment as well, so it was well under $1,000 to set up the masternode. So that's it for this week. Total staking worth $41.82, which is pretty much exactly the same as last week. I think it's within $1 of last week's figures. Slightly disappointing this week with BeanCash not hitting any stakes. And the other thing with the suppression of prices basically across the board. So the payouts have been lower in dollar amounts, as opposed to the kind of staked amounts. Staked amounts fairly regular, but the dollar amounts are lower because of the price of cryptocurrencies in general. Let's jump over to the graph. You'll see here, last couple of weeks we've been around this kind of low $40 marks. Now, it seems to be quite steady now with kind of staking. Hopefully the next few weeks we'll get a little bit more. We've got Linda now staking in a staking pool, so we should be getting daily payouts from that, and also the Akroma payouts, daily payouts for that. So that should boost things up in the terms of the actual number of coins, but we're still waiting on the price of crypto really across the board to kind of pick up in order to for our dollar amount to increase back to hopefully closer to where it was a month or two ago. Anyway, that's it for this week. Ask me any questions below. Bit of a quick update this week, but I've got my eye on a few new projects to start adding into the experiment over the next month or so. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up, that would be great. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and hopefully I will see you on the next video. Have a great day. Bye bye.